Alright, so to log into BluSync, you're going to first see this page, which is the sign-in page. And to log in, you just go up here and click on the Sign In with Campus ID button. And from here, it'll take you to the sign-in page for UWEC, which kind of looks like your D2L sign-in page. So you just log in with your username and password and credentials like you normally would for D2L. And this is what the homepage looks like for BluSync. This is what the university homepage looks like. From here you can see updates, anything that's posted by the university on here. And from here you can go to browse organizations, where you can find a full list of organizations that are registered with BluSync on campus, and they're all listed here in alphabetical order. And if there's ever a specific one you're looking for, you can just go to this search bar right here and just type in whatever you're looking for. So let's just try Google Beginnings, and it comes up right there. And I'll show you what one of those organization portals looks like. So this is what a student organization portal looks like for Google Beginnings. On the page right here, it shows you just updates and everything that they post, such as photos and events, anything important that they want to send out to their members. And then if you ever want to find more information about a certain organization, you can go over here to the top where it says profile, click on that, and it pulls up all the important information that you'll need to find, such as their president information and their advisor information, also wherever they meet and whatever time during the day that they meet. So up top you have all of your important modules that are used in BluSync. The first one is your people module, and if you go to that, it pulls up a full list of all the members that are registered with BluSync. And if you just click on one of their names, it pulls up all their information, such as their email, when they were last logged in, and what sort of position they have in the organization. And if you ever need to find somebody that is the president or, say, an administrator for the portal, you can go on here to all people, and this kind of is a filter for all the members of your organization. If you go to, say, admin, it pulls up a list of all the administrators for the portal. And all the people listed here are people who have access to change information about your BluSync profile. And if you ever need to gain administrative access, you can always contact these people, and they can go ahead and give it to you. I'll show you what that looks like. So in order to give administrative access to somebody, if you're an administrator, you just go ahead and click on their name. And then right down here, it shows you what position they have in the organization portal. So if you go and click on Manage, a list of all the different positions will come up, and the only one that really matters is the admin one, because this one gives you permission to change information. All the other ones kind of have the same permissions, so admin is the only one that you really need to pay attention to. So if you go ahead and click on that, it'll give them an administrative access, and from there they have the same permissions as you do. So I'll go ahead and undo that. So right next to the people module, there's the events module, which shows you all the important events that are coming up university-wide and within your student organization. There's not very many listed here right now, but if you ever wanted to create an event for your organization to see, you just go over to the big green button right here that says Create Event. It'll take you step by step as to how to set up your event. It's pretty simple. You set up your event name, what kind of event it is, such as like a general or a meeting. If it's repeating or just a one-time event, when it starts, when it ends, and also a brief description of it if need be. And then down here, there's different permissions you can set for inviting people to your event, such as like RSVP permissions and who can all see the event once you post it. And then once you do that, you can just go ahead and click the green button to create the event. So that is the events module. And then right next to that, you have your files module. And this pulls up a list of all the different folders that are full of files, both university-wide and within your organization. All the ones listed here have the little umbrella icon next to them. And that means that it's university-wide, so every organization can see them. But otherwise, you can always go here to upload files for your organization to see. And you just go ahead and do that with the big green button right here to add a file. And it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and choose a file from from your documents and upload it like that. And then once you do, it'll come up right here on the list of files. So right next to files, there's the forms module, which pulls up a list of all the different forms, both university-wide and within your organization. And what a form is kind of just, it's kind of like an online survey that you can have your members fill out. So I'll just go to one, just show you what it looks like, for example. So when you go to one, it shows you the name of it and a brief description. And you can go ahead and click begin form. And this is what it kind of looks like. It kind of walks you through all the different questions that are part of the form. So you can just go ahead and kind of fill out each box step by step, whatever it asks you for. So let's go ahead and save this and finish later. And just like all of the other modules, if you ever want to create your own form, you can just go ahead and click the big green button right here to create it. And from here you can set up the name, the description, as well as create pages and filling out questions for your members to fill out. So it's pretty simple. So let's go back. And then next to that you have your news module, which doesn't really have much in it right now, but this is where you can go to post any updates to for your organization to see. And again, to do that, you can just go ahead and click the Create News Post button right here, the green button. And just like everything else, it's pretty simple. It walks you step by step through how to create one. There's a title, there's a description, permissions, anything like that, and you just go ahead and hit post, and it'll post it right to your organization's homepage. And then next to all these modules, there's the More button, which pulls up a list of lesser used modules, but are still really important to managing your organization. There's like a photos module where you can upload photo albums for your organization to see. And once again, there's that big green button where you can create a new album to upload photos. A discussions button where you can create a forum kind of for your organization to see and just discuss certain topics. There's a big green button again. There's also a calendar, which gives you a calendar of campus-wide events, not just limited to your student organization. So that's pretty useful to use if you ever want to see what's coming up, even if it's outside your organization. There's messaging where you can send messages back and forth between people within your contact book, as well as other members within the organization. There's polls where you can create a poll for your organization to vote on or discuss certain topics about. So just like everything else, there's a create a poll button in green, and it kind of walks you through step by step on what you want to ask and what you want your members to kind of vote on. Then after that, you have your pages button, which see the big green button right there, creates a page for your organization to see if you ever want to add any new updates to your organization. It creates a page for that. There's a store button where you can open up a sale if you ever sell anything or want to get rid of anything for your organization to pick up. You can always create one of those. And there's an involvement tab, which shows you the involvement of all members of your organization. This is where they can come to log in hours for involvement if you require anything like that. It has all the records of, it's kind of like a timesheet. And you can see right here, there's the pending hours and approved hours, people who input involvement hours in there. There's a to-do list where you can create a list of things that your organization needs to get done. A treasury for where you can manage all your finances. There's different sections here for checkbooks, invoices, advance dues, payments. And then last, there's videos, which kind of works just like uploading your own photos. You just go to the big green add a video button. You can just upload it either through a file, or you can always copy and paste a video URL in here. So that about does it for all the modules. If you look up top right here, there's a search bar for searching organizations and searching pretty much anything you want, whether it's a file or a form. So it works kind of the same way as your browsing organizations button. So you just go ahead and type in what you're looking for, and a list of all the related search topics comes up. Then next to that, you have your My Memberships button, which gives you a full list of all the memberships you have on BluSync. You just go to that, it pulls up a list of everything that you are involved in and that you're currently a member of. And then next to that, you have your name tab, which kind of pulls up a quick navigation bar tool, and it gives you access to a bunch of different things related to your profile, such as any new notifications that come in, as well as your profile, your message inbox, pretty much anything that you need to update your personal profile with. And one really cool thing about this is that it gives you access to your e-portfolio. And from here, it kind of just gives you access to an online e-portfolio that you can download and you could use as a quick resume, or if you ever want to show what you're all involved in on campus. So in order to do that, you just go down here to click View e-portfolio. And this is what it looks like online. All these different tabs show you your involvement with student organizations, as well as your academic history, your employment history, and documents if you would want to upload like a resume or anything like that. And if you ever want to print out a paper copy of this, you can just go to the little download here button, and it'll download a PDF for you. And I'll show you what that looks like. So it pulls up a little, like I said, like a quick resume of all your information on BluSync. Pretty much everything that you have access to on your e-portfolio, it lays out for you right here, such as your involvement, your academic history, and your employment history. And that's available for you to print out whenever you download it. And that about does it for all the important modules of BluSync and all the important functions of it.